Good morning, Central Crossing. Welcome to Thursday. I'm Gavin.
And I'm Jade.
We're almost done with the week.
I'm ready for Friday, man.
Me too. I think we're headed for a bit of a cool down. Let's see what's in store for weather.
Good morning, Central. Welcome to Friday. I'm Hallie. Let's see what's happening with our weather today and this weekend. Today there will be a high of 57 and a low of 36. Saturday will be sunny with a high of 62 and a low of 40. And Sunday will also be sunny with a high of 65 and a low of 40. Well, that's it for today. Back to you, anchors.
Thanks, Hallie.
Next, we have some information from Red Club.
Today you will have the opportunity to vote for a staff member that you believe deserves to be recognized for their commitment, effort, and inventiveness and persistence.
On your form, you will be asked to state why you are nominating the staff member. Saying they are nice or they are cool is not a valid enough recommendation. Instead, be specific about what the member does for us here at CCHS. Think about the adult that motivates you and encourages you to move forward.
Teachers, someone from Red Club will be around to collect those ballots towards the end of the period.
Next up, we have ways you can get involved in school.
Today there is an informational meeting at 7 p.m. for anyone interested in going to the Costa Rica summer trip of 2018. The meeting will be held in room 108. There is limited space on the trip and enrollment will be open at the end of the meeting. If you have any questions, please contact Ms. Salcedo.
Also, today Guitar Club will meet with Mr. Teich in room 180. Whether you are an experienced musician or just learning, this is the perfect place for you.
And Red Club also meets as well. They will get together after school in room 209.
And we end our week with GSA in Mr. Osborne's room.
And then the weekend comes, and the Outdoor Club has an out on your own event on Sunday from 5 to 6. You can go to Battle Creek and check out the owls.
And then looking forward to next week, the Outdoor Club will be paintballing next Thursday, November 10th, from 4 to 6 at the new Level Up Paintball Park here in Grove City, off of 62. The cost will be $30, and you will need to fill out a permission slip and liability forms to attend the event. The forms are due this Monday by 3:30. Please see Mr. Chrisman or Mr. Gottschall in room 237 for more information.
And here is great news.
Our thespians have been working hard to prepare Peter and the Starcatcher. Tickets are on sale during your lunch periods, and today is the last day to buy a ticket. They will be digital just like last year, and tickets are only $5.
Take a look at this.
Hi, my name is Anna Page, and I play the part of Smee. Y'all should totally come out and see the show because it's absolutely hilarious and it's just so unique. And yeah, it's going to be great, so I hope you come see it.
The in-school performance is this Friday, November 4th, and the dates this weekend include Friday night at 7, Saturday at 2 and 7, and Sunday at 2.
Now, let's head to the locker room for sports.
Good morning, Central Crossing. I'm Caitlin.
And I'm Tyler.
And this is what is happening in sports.
First, we have information for you winter athletes.
You must attend a mandatory drug and alcohol meeting from 6 to 7:30 p.m. on November 16th.
And then pay-to-play fees for winter are due November 18th. If you want to apply for a scholarship to help with those fees, pick up the Success Beyond the Classroom form in the athletic office. This form is due by November 4th.
Now, in conditioning and tryout news.
First, for you swimmers, open pool sessions will continue for the swim team this week. If you are still thinking about joining the swim team, come join us at the Urban Crest Lime Stage today and Friday. Practice starts each day at 3:45. Bring a one-piece swimsuit, goggles, and towel. If you need a ride, you can catch bus 189. If you have any questions, please see Ms. Jacobs in room 260.
And for boys basketball tryouts, November 5th from 8 a.m. to 10:30 a.m. Players must have a physical on file and must be academically eligible to try out for a team. Any questions, please see Coach Holman or the athletic office.
Also, for any girls wanting to do gymnastics, official practices start this Thursday at Gotta Flip Gymnastics from 4 to 6.
Good morning, Central Crossing. I'm Ethan. I'm here to talk about the Buckeyes this weekend. This Saturday, the Buckeyes play against Nebraska at 8 p.m. on ABC. Ohio State and Nebraska are both coming in a game with a 7-1 record, and both can anytime sneak into the Big Ten championship game. My predictions for the game are that Ohio State will win 24-17. The reason being is that Ohio State is at home, and they're 6-0 this season at the Horseshoe. That's all for me. Back to you guys.
Well, that's all we have for you today, Central.
Have a great Thursday.
Back to you, anchors.
Next, we have upcoming college visits.
The Ohio State School of Cosmetology is here on Thursday at 10 a.m.
You need to sign up through Naviance for these visits. If you do sign up for a college visit, please remember to attend. If you are unable to make it to the visit, please go back to Naviance and cancel so they aren't expecting you.
Next, we have a look at Today in History.
November 3, 1986. The Iran-Contra affair begins to unfold as a Lebanese magazine breaks the story of secret U.S. arms sales to Tehran. President Ronald Reagan initially denies trading arms to secure the release of American hostages in Lebanon.
In spite of the wildly speculative and false stories about arms for hostages and alleged ransom payments, we did not trade weapons or anything else for hostages, nor will we.
Also, part of the money from the arms sales was diverted to the Contras, the American-backed rebels in Nicaragua. Both revelations, which involve violations of official U.S. policy, engulf the Reagan administration in scandal. 1970. In Chile, Salvador Allende takes office as the first socialist president of that South American country. Allende, who faces U.S. opposition while in power, dies when a military coup overthrows him a few years later. 1992. In Illinois, Carol Moseley Braun becomes the first black woman elected to the U.S. Senate. And 1998. A political body slam in Minnesota.
We've shocked the world. Minnesota leads the way.
I think it is always interesting to see that so much of our history is tied to politics.
That could not be more true coming this Tuesday.
Here's Wolfgang with the current status.
Good morning, Central. I'm Wolfgang, and I'm going to talk to you about some politics. With less than a week left until we vote, by the way, we have next Tuesday off. Hillary Clinton's lead has slipped to less than 3 points. Though Donald Trump is still behind in the electoral count, his chances have vastly improved in the last week. This follows a series of damaging headlines for Clinton. Though Trump still trails in most of the battleground states, including North Carolina, Nevada, Arizona, and Colorado, he has closed the gap in many of the swing states, including Ohio and Florida. If the election was held today, the polls state that Clinton would get 263 electoral votes and Trump would get 164. These next few days will be interesting, and I will keep you posted. For sure, a new moment in history is coming next Tuesday. That's it from me. Back to you, thinkers.
Thanks, Wolfgang.
Well, that's all for today.
Have a great Thursday.
See you tomorrow, Central.